Hey y'all, it's me, Lynn Daniel, coming to you. Today is Sunday, June 29, 2014. So I'm coming just to say hi to you all. This weekend has been quite interesting, may I say, because it was definitely a test for me. After my internet service went down, I discovered that the towers that service this area were all down, all of them. And so, yeah, it interrupted service for quite a while. And what did it make me do? It just really made me look at how do I use my time. And yeah, so I found myself turning on the TV, something that I just rarely do. And I'm like, there was free HBO because I had HBO and all those premium channels removed. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch some of these. I watched some of the oldies that I like James Bond 007. Then I fell asleep. And then I watched the end of Enemy of the State, which I really do like. The Will Smith, Gene Hackman movie from, when was that? The late 1990s. And then I tried watching some of the newer ones, and I just could not bypass all the symbology and imagery that is just so negatively in tune to this end time stuff. Maybe because I'm getting older, and with age, wisdom is supposed to come with age. I plug into people who are very wise and informed about history and religion and society, social change and all of that stuff. So anyway, you know, so I guess they're rubbing off on me. But I wanted to talk today and ask you all, have you all viewed a video I made maybe 2 years ago about gang stalking? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I checked my stats. YouTube changed its interface or whatever, and so I was looking to get to my video page so I could see how many views the most recent video received. But it took me through this other interface where I could see all the views I received for the month and like subbies gained or lost. And I received almost 6,000 views in 30 days. And a lot of those views were on this video that I made about gang stalking, and a lot of the comments. And this video has got to be like a couple of years old. And listen, I'm no expert on gang stalking. I simply made the video as a way for me to kind of think about and consider the issue of bullying, because around that time my school had implemented the Oveas anti-bullying program, and it was brand new to me. I had never heard of it. I was not even, I mean, everybody knows what bullying is, but organized bullying, gang stalking types of bullying, or targeting individuals and then pretty much labeling them so that it's difficult for them to become free of that systemized victimization, was just I was just trying to figure it all out. So I made the video, but I'm getting a lot of comments, and people are saying that they have experienced it. And these are adults, I'm assuming, from their pictures, the ones that do have pictures, and then from how they're stating their comments. They sound like adults. They don't sound like children. So if you haven't viewed the video, go back and view it. And then, I don't know, I guess the only thing I would say is to check out Oveas. Like if you're a parent and you have a school-age child who may be a bully, that is not a cool thing that your child is the bully. I mean, some parents rest in that and they find assurance in that, that nobody's picking on my kids, so I don't have to worry. But actually, if your child is the bully, your child is endangering you and your family to be prosecuted for crimes. I mean, because bullying is nowadays being seen as a crime against, it's terrorism. It's a form of terrorism in many instances, especially if the child has been spoken to about it and doesn't correct the behavior and it escalates into other types of bullying. Then, you know, your child is endangering you to being sued and all kinds of things. So as a parent, you know, as a teacher, just talking to any of you who are viewing, if you're parents, really discover where your child falls on that bullying spectrum. Your child could be a bully, a bystander, a protagonist, like, not protagonist, I mean, that's a good guy, but I mean, your child could be the good guy, the protagonist, who goes in to try to negotiate between the bully and the victim. Your child could be like an instigator, someone who is going in, stirring up trouble between the bully and the victim. There are a lot of different behaviors along that line of that bullying circle, if you will. And Oveus explains that bullying circle. I think it's called the bullying circle, and I think there are like 9 positions on the circle, if I'm correct. I mean, I can't hardly remember all that stuff, all the stuff I need to remember to teach. But there are several types of witnesses or bystanders or spectators, if you will, and they have varying degrees of involvement. And some of them just watch and don't say a thing. Some of them watch and laugh, like they are either laughing to encourage the behavior or they're laughing out of nervousness. Some people get involved by egging it on or encouraging it. Some people get involved and try to stop it. So it's so complex. And if your child is a victim of bullying, you've got to get your child some help with how to learn a sense of self-worth and identity outside of that victimization role, and how to advocate for themselves in a way that protects themselves and defends themselves against bullies. There are just violent people in the world, and psychologically, the reason behind their behavior, there are many reasons. Some people say bullies have low self-esteem, but some bullies have very high levels of self-esteem and are egotistical or egomaniacs, or however you say that, egomanial. That's not how it's said, but anyway, they have a larger view of themselves than other people, and they diminish other people's worth and value at the expense of, you know, they feel superior. So yeah, y'all. So go check out the video and be informed if you're a parent, and help your child. Now, here's this is another one, like this one is kind of a sticky topic. Like, you have some parents, and I'm not accusing any of you who are viewing, I'm just going to bring it up because it is a phenomenon and it is a known, recognized behavior. Some parents victimize their own children and then present their child as a liar or a monster or as something other than what they truly are. They demonize their child to adults and to society, and then they are doing some sort of victimization behavior to their child, whether it is they're physically or emotionally abusing them, they're neglecting them, they are sexually abusing them. There's some sort of behavior that is inappropriate that is going on behind that mask to why the parent it protects the parents in their behavior, or at least in their eyes, and in the eyes of uninformed citizens, it protects the parents when they have to do something like beat their child, discipline their child, put them on punishments or whatever. And so just know that, I mean, as a teacher, man, it puts us in a sticky position, because when we get enough evidence that things like that are happening, we are reporting agents. We are required to report. And I mean, thank God I haven't had to do that like in many years, but if it happens, you know, if you're doing that to your child and it's discovered, you are going to be reported and you are going to be investigated. And trained investigators know what to look for. They know, they're informed. So even the most clever monster has his or her weaknesses. All right, so this video is really going in a direction I wanted to talk about this white gauze dress that I bought this summer. That's really what I want to talk about. So I'm going to insert a picture in here. I don't know. I may film it and show it to you all, but I got it from Body Central. It's cute. It was like $19, and I think the shipping was $2, and then maybe some tax. But it's very, very lightweight, and it has a very, very short slip made in it, and then the rest is the gauze is so lightweight. It's see-through, and you see the silhouette of your legs. So I didn't like that, because for me it was too, I mean, for a younger girl maybe it's cute, but for me it was just too much. So I went and purchased a longer slip from like Walmart or somewhere. But you know what? That slip isn't even dark enough. It still shows the silhouette of my legs. So I may even have to get a second slip to wear double. I don't know. I mean, I'm no prude. Definitely, I'm no prude. But there are times when the occasion calls for you to have no silhouette of your legs. And then there are times, like if I'm on the beach, or if I'm in Arizona, or if I'm on the desert and it's permissible, then that may be appropriate, right? If I'm on the beach walking in the sand. But if I'm in a meeting, no. So, all right, so I'll show you all the dress. It's cute. I think you can still get it if you're interested in it. The sizes are true to size. It's a very good fit. It's not snug at all, and it's very attractive. It's a pretty attractive dress for $22. All right, y'all, that's it. I'm going to go. Oh, I wanted to share with you all some of the drinks I'm drinking this summer. So kombucha is a drink that I had intended to make some on my own, but I don't have the patience to wait 14 to 21 days for this stuff to settle. So I purchased it, and this was gingerade, and it was so good, so good. So, all right, y'all, that's it. Thank you for stopping by. Go back and watch my iPad Go-To video. Go back and see my hair in pictures. So those of you who want to see what my hair looks like, my little light density hair that does grow quite well. And when it grows, it's quite pretty. No more relaxers for me, though. I'm just going to have to do a curly girl styles and see how that works, because press and curl show didn't work back in the day. But all right, y'all. Thank you, and be blessed. Bye.